This was a hero that xixihaha played around to great effect. They completely dominated with the PA, and I don't remember, was it GGG that ended up like yelling out PA God at the end of it?
Yeah, I believe that was him versus Boons and Goons,
which is pretty awesome. He just all chatted at the end when they won, because that's apparently a thing. But yeah, Gyrocopter instead is going to be their pickup. So early aggression with the Rubik Undying, and then Phoenix Mars, another very strong lane.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I feel like Gyro, I mean, it's a hero that business associates have been using a lot as well,
5
so perhaps they're going to have some certain ideas on what they think is particularly good versus it. But in terms of the style, even if you don't have the IO, the benefit of this Gyrocopter has just been the ability to fight on the earlier end while still having very good scaling because of the Aghanims. Is that's going to be a core.
I think so?
I don't know. Why would you pick support, though?
Yeah, that's a good point. There really isn't much there that I'm seeing that I'm thinking like Dazzle really, really good there for. The only other thing would be, is it like, okay, and then immediately pick X.
I mean, that matchup's kind of back and forth anyway, but
yeah.
And you know, in the lane, cutting creeps, and I guess you don't cut creeps as much, quite the same anymore as Axe, so maybe it won't be as punishing with the Shadow Wave.
Yeah, the Shadow Wave and Poison Touch, all of it's just really annoying to deal with for the Axe. But as you were alluding to, the Shallow Grave obviously not going to be effective against Axe. Yeah, I guess the thing that I'm wondering is, like, are they going to still be pairing Mars and Phoenix together, or if maybe they decide to go like Mars Dazzle in a lane? That might be a little bit stronger.
I think it's probably Moo Dazzle.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think this guy's a good support. I think he's a good offlane hero, or he's a good mid.
All right.
I don't see any real reason to pick him as 5.
That's fair.
Unless you have some like crazy Dazzle combo, like some Shadow Wave combo that I'm just not thinking of. But other than that, I just don't see a reason to try it.
Which they could come out with next as well. Again, picking it after seeing the Gyrocopter. So the other option there is that they could like be setting up for a Mars mid, and then if they like the matchup of Dazzle against Gyrocopter, they could send it off that direction as well. For Mr. Braxy.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, there's definitely some potential to move things around. And back for the Arc Warren. So that's probably going to be our 1. Obviously, they do still have a lot of flexibility, though. And plus, they might do this whole, like, mid lane Arc Warden, and then they might do a side lane Core Mars and the other side lane Core Dazzle.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, kind of like the classic J-Storm style, where they would put the hard carry mid, 2 offlaners in the side lane, and then just try and pressure around the map to create a ridiculous amount of space, to the point where it almost felt like the mid hero comes in later, like just in case, when in reality they're kind of winning the game without them.
Yeah, it's true. And I'm looking at the xixihaha lineup, and this is like, if I'm Gyrocopter, like, what the hell are you doing now? You've got like Bulwark, you've got the Arena, and you've got Magnetic Field. Like, those attacks are not going anywhere. So I kind of feel like they need to swap it out on xixihaha and do like a Gyro mid or something, and then try and pick a different safe laner to carry. Because I don't know how you kill people.
I think you just leave the Gyro with the Undying, and you just accept that it's generally a pretty good lane. Like, you farm it out, the Rubik and the Axe are going to go off lane, and you just wait to 10 pick a mid that'll work out with the Axe. I think, like, Lina looks kind of all right. Mirana's still in. Core Mirana looks pretty good.
But don't, like, all the range heroes just get destroyed by Mars and Arc Warden?
They get destroyed by the Arc Warden for sure. I'm just trying to think of, like, helping out with the Axe with the spells, and it's just hard to find a melee hero that can really do the same, you know?
Yeah. That's fair. That's a good point.
I mean, as you said, though, they could go mid gyro, go back for like PL or something. That would be a fine ban too.
Okay.
Or like an AM even is still in.
Radiant team ban.
Prophet's a pretty good option too. That would have been all right.
Well, xixihaha, their last ban, and then into a business associate's pick. What do they need to round out the draft? So you're anticipating Core Dazzle, so we'd be looking for either a 5 or a 4 at this point.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
I think it's probably a 5. I really don't see
5 seconds
this
remaining.
Dazzle going 5, unless they're just like really unconvinced with it being a good core at this point. But I also don't see why you would have picked Dazzle if you weren't going to play a core.
Dire team pick.
But I also don't blame them for banning mid heroes that might be good for their lineup anyway, because there's like no point banning 5s really.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like they're probably just gonna pick like a witch doctor or something like that.
If they want to, they could swap the Phoenix over to 5. That might be a little bit of a weak lane, and then you've got like a 4 that you could pick as well. But I don't know if it's the same thing. I guess like I don't know if there's a 4 that really makes these lanes better.
Radiant team pick.
Okay.
Tiny. All right, so we have full flexibility here depending on this last pick. You can go Tiny mid, Dazzle mid, and
Templar
Choose your hero.
Okay.
So that's gonna be Dazzle mid 100% now because they just picked TA. What? Really?
Okay. So they do 5
Isn't
Dazzle.
that literally the counter pick?
I mean,
am I psychotic?
I think that's a fair point. Maybe Mood just wants to play Tiny, you know?
I find that really surprising considering they like just played a Dazzle move like not even that long ago. But apparently it doesn't fit their current game plan, and thus that's not what we're gonna get.
Okay. Well, we'll see what they're able to do with it. I'm very suspect on the xixihaha lineup right now. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I just feel like between all the things that like just end projectiles in this game or make them evade or whatever, it's like
10 seconds.
I find it hard to imagine them being able to do much with this gyrocopter.
5
But he does have the
remaining.
bee outfit on the costume. The other
That's a good one. That helps.
The other unfortunate thing is we're not seeing any Wind Ranger Arcana. Ooh, did you get it?
No, I did not jack up the levels this year.
Are you thinking you're going to after seeing it? What do you think of it?
I think it looks really nice, but no, I am not going to jack up just for that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only Wind Ranger players though. It's very nice.
Dude, I got it. I would.
I'm just gonna chill at my 100 or so levels and be pleased.
I freaking love it though. It's so good. I can't gift you that one. I'm sorry.
No, please.
Yeah.
Take it for yourself.
Well, it is game number 1 of this best of 5. Again, winner of this wins the whole freaking league, which is pretty good if you are wanting to win leagues. Right, Trent?
Yes, that well said.
Thank you.
I will say the Arcana makes me want to try that Sony game that just got ported to Steam.
What's that?
Horizon Zero Dawn. It looks like her hair.
Oh, okay. I haven't played that one. I've heard the name multiple times and people say like, "Oh, it's so good," and I don't really know much about it. So
I would be very surprised if it was not inspired because it's extremely similar. And also the second style is really nice.
Yeah.
That makes me want to get it.
Yeah.
I will say.
second style is awesome. I just noticed something that I don't think I've noticed before.
Oh, goody.
And I need your help processing this.
With someone's fingers again?
Oh no, Axel went back to default. He had on like his underwear set, right? And then it had the name Axe on the top of the underwear waistband.
Yes. Yeah, that is written there.
I didn't know that.
You got to get in on your lore.
I'll be honest with you, I was not like super zooming in on it when it came out.
You haven't been checking out the undies?
I have not, sadly.
What about on Tree's butt?
Does Tree have a butt?
Yeah, doesn't it still say Ricky is here on his butt?
On Tree?
Yeah,
Really?
you have him on as the default?
What? Is this like there's gullible written on the ceiling and then you go and check? Is that what's going on right now?
I mean, you're the one who has the stream. Why don't you go look?
Let me go look at this.
Like
Let me
scratch
put some
into his
time.
backside.
Let's see. Let me see this. Where are you? Trant? I don't have the base. I need to go all base on everything, huh? Alright, go on base, on Tree.
You need like the max graphics on, I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't say it.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Where?
It does.
I'm
If
looking
you don't
at
have the
it.
max graphics on, you might not see it.
I have
It's
max
on like
graphics.
it's like the back left.
What?
It's like a little scribble. It says Ricky was here.
Is back left bark? Shadow quality, does that need to be higher?
Oh, my Dota's freezing.
Oh, so is mine.
Oh, there we go. I fixed it.
Tree? Oh, it does! Oh my god, look, it's right there. Oh my
See?
goodness. Yeah. That's
You
not his
thought I was
butt. That's
blind.
like, that's his lower back. It's like a tattoo.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a butt besides those little like nubs.
Yeah, we're not going to get too deep into that.
What on the anatomy of the shroom
no.
protector?
I think we can leave that for other more diligent minds.
Like
It's like an offset tramp stamp. Do you remember when those were a thing?
I think everyone does, because they don't go away because they're tattooed.
That's true, but I don't think people get them anymore.
No, I think that one's been joked about enough that they're kind of gone.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
True. And I remember
Someone out there has got one, and it's okay.
Yeah. There's no judgment here. Everybody can do
Well,
what they want to do.
You can, but you're still allowed to judge them too.
That's
So,
fair.
you know, poor decisions are still poor decisions. But you know, if your tattoo's important to you, that's just great.
Yeah. So this B set.
Did I get one that says Ricky was here on my butt?
Yes, definitely. And tweet about it.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea.
What could go wrong?
Now, is that a bee or well, I can't really see it. That's a wasp.
Yeah, it's more like yellow jackety, isn't it?
Hmm. The Vespidin Hunter Killer item set. Wow.
Here's a question. Would you be more afraid of seeing this or the base gyrocopter set if it was in real life?
Well, this guy looks like a cartoon villain, so I might be less afraid of him. So I'd probably be more worried about the regular one.
Right. So that I think that's like the natural response, right? Is that this is less serious, whatever. But then think about the type of mind that would create this versus just like a regular mad scientist that builds a gyrocopter. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be most afraid of the pirate one, because then there would be a pirate.
That's true. Do you think pirates are menacing still? I feel like they've sort of taken a new life where they're a little bit more like friendly. You know what I mean? Since Pirates of the Caribbean came out.
Well, yeah, but there's not actually a pirate, flying around in a ship.
It's true.
Right now. But if this guy came with his cannonballs pointed at me, I would be mildly concerned.
That's fair.
Thank goodness, the game.
On that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get a look into this game number 1. Based on what you're seeing, is there any like lane that you're really concerned about? Anything that looks sort of weird in its setup? Or just general musings that you've got on this one?
Oh, I love musing about it.
Yeah.
How did you know?
It's amazing.
What's the concern? I guess, the question is this Dazzle, like in the support role. What can he get done?
Yeah.
And where's he going to play? Is he just going to chase after the axe the whole time now? Because that also kind of works. Like, you talk about, like, sure, you have Dunk versus Shallow Grave, and that is nice, but I feel like with everything else, I would rather just be the Dazzle.
Yeah.
Especially in the early game.
Hello, Brax. Walks on up to high ground. He's got a missile on him. And we'll throw out the God's Rebuke as the slowdown of the attack speed is coming on out in there. Bringing in the Tiny, but he will back out afterwards. So this should set up for a pretty easy 2-for-2 rune exchange. Yeah, I kind of agree, though. And then Dazzle starting Blightstone first makes me feel like it's just so value to keep the pressure on one of those heroes that doesn't have much ability to fight back against you, which is definitely the axe.
Yeah, Blightstone's nasty on this hero.
Yeah.
With the physical poison touch, you just keep right-clicking and refreshing. I still think Dazzle's actually a really good like pub support for the most part.
Right.
I feel like if you like really learn how to play this hero, you can definitely bully people in the lane because they're always going to underestimate the poison touch. But I think that his effectiveness with like the Shallow Grave and everything is very hard to utilize maximally in pro games, but still works in your pubs too. So, you know, all you Dazzle lovers out there, it's okay. You can still pick it. Even if it's not top tier.
It's good to know.
Undying's like the opposite.
Yes.
I love Undying, and he actually has a positive win rate in a lot of brackets, but you gotta figure out the hero, I think. He's a hard one to make work in pubs, because you can actually abuse a lot of the free space you get as a support in pubs, and Undying doesn't really need that free space. And it's just like gold's falling to nobody. I don't know.
No, there's nothing else left over afterwards. You like any item you buy just feels like you've made the wrong choice. Nice move. Throws out the avalanche, and Fear ends up killing him. They underestimated it. Okay, I underestimated the killing potential. He's missing first blood.
Yeah, he basically just died. I don't know what to tell you, bud. It wasn't anything special. He got poisoned. He tried one more decay, didn't hit it onto the 2, and then pretty much just got right-click down after that. On the respawn, though, comes back, gets some more harass onto Fear, and 2 stacks of decay.
And they do have the 101 build, obviously, for Fear. If Jianfen steps a little bit too far forward, he could take a lot of damage. Top lane, haven't talked about it that much, but Arc Warden facing off against the Axe Rubik with a Phoenix in tow for the Arc Warden. And back towards mid, TA and Tiny just trading last hits so far. Nothing really to write home about there. Feels like kill potential much more likely to be down bottom.
Yeah, and that basically shows why they picked this Dazzle after the Undying and why they're okay running it support, because they see it as a good matchup versus the Undying, and that's why it switches the Dazzle to the bottom lane, the Phoenix to the top lane. It's kind of like versus like the Monkey King pick we saw at the time versus the support Oak, where it was just like, oh, okay, you can now get away with this hero because in this matchup the support does nothing. Here's Undying in trouble again.
Yeah, he's gonna just get pushed back, and one more punch with the poison touch. It should be enough. Another kill for Fear.
This is a very good counter.
And he's leaving. He's just out of here. Oh, it's Axe. Yeah, I thought Undying was coming back in, but Undying's still dead. So, interesting answer, definitely, for the Dazzle. It feels like this only sort of downside is the lack of sort of sustain as far as mana is concerned. He, I think, might be bringing out a Sage's Mask in the near future as well as a Clarity. But that's going to allow Fear to keep playing aggressive if he wants to. The big question for me is, does he take another point in Poison Touch, or does he take a point in the Shadow Wave?
Poison Touch, I think.
Yeah.
I think you at least get the second point to keep bullying this Undying.
Okay. And it does scale up a little bit in the mana cost, but certainly not the worst in the world, as he gets everything brought on out to him. And there it is. Yeah, second point.
Yeah, the stick's really nice too. But now you can probably get the gyro too if Jean-Fen's not careful with the positioning.
Oh, Fear, mana pool very high up. Poison Touch gets the damage. Spear afterwards. Grouped together. Shadow Wave, they couldn't get on the other side of him. I don't think it's going to matter though. I think he's still going to drop. It's a lot of damage. Oh, he gets one more touch to reapply it. Oh, that's devastating. And down low, but not going to die, as they do lose Anna Z up top.
Yeah, speaking of which. And another Battle Hugger on a Snake Kick. He needs his last hit. Leave it for me, Envy.
The mysteries renew me.
All right, big save.
Nice. Okay. So
Mid lane has been pretty even.
yeah.
We're just hanging out. Well, a slight lead there for our Templar Assassin, but you can see just like flipping the wave, spread things out, and waiting for the 5-minute runes. As they jump onto Envy.
A lot of damage down bottom as well. Can they kill off Envy? He's low and going to die down bottom. A little bit more of a battle. Jean-Fen going to be able to live. So they kill Envy up top, and Snake King looks like he's going to be able to escape for the moment. Anna does have a Fade Bolt, but won't be able to get the chase down on the Phoenix.
And Undying is not going to be able to contest the bounty runes though. He's busy pulling, and he's under a ward too, so those will both be there for the Radiant. And Brax has a bottle too, so both Moo and Brax getting filled up here. Very nice for them. Hermes not investing in the bottle. He's just been running back home, I guess, well, and TPing out after that last kill in Envy.
Right. Yeah, well done by them. Still able to get a couple of those runes. Does look like there's a pretty substantial difference between the cores on the side lanes. Mid going quite well for TA, but you know, top and bottom, it's a little bit of a different story. They're not having a great time.
Yeah, and I worry for when Brax gets the 6 too, because that's going to be a lot of damage on this gyro. Just like spear, arrow, and then the poison going through the whole time. You can imagine that Moo is going to have a pretty quick game here too, and they're just going to play really fast around the map.
Snake King forced to go for the dive away. He already has an urn done on this position, you know, quote unquote 5 Phoenix. Is he
double
dying?
stack too.
Is he dead? Oh no.
No, he's good. And unfortunately, he stopped and kind of messed up both the pulls.
Uh-oh. Did he not get either?
No.
No, Snake King. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, it was kind of a half effort too. It
Yeah.
was just like timely while he was going by, so it's a little bit whatever. I wouldn't mind seeing a rotation into maybe either block off or get vision on the TA Ancient soon too.
Right.
No stacks for her quite yet, but you know that's going to be an important aspect of her game.
Definitely. And any free time that you get there, probably Rubik will be making that move. Fear, again, coming to contest. Xianfen, realizing there could be danger, he backs away immediately. They drop a ward, and gonna find GGG. Catch over to the side. A lot of damage with that Shadow Wave, and he's dead. Just like that. Xianfen still sticking around here. This is a little bit crazy with the Tombstone down. Looks like Brax is going to try and walk away from this one. Zombies chasing after him, and gets the Godger Beak run back, but Fable comes back up again. And they bring down the Mars.
Okay trade. Not really great. I mean, you were ahead of the gyro, but when you're getting that XP, there, your XP's going out of supports. It's a little whatever.
Yeah.
Moo is over there kind of messing around. See what our TA is up to. And unfortunately, you're going to see that she does not have any stacks. So, let's start ancienting away for the first neutral items.
But you can see Snake King, he's already here just to soak up that experience. And does need to be careful as the slow beatdown is coming down bottom as well. Trying to go into GGG, does have that poison touch on him still. Not as much damage as they maybe would have liked. Xianfen turns, medallion's on him.
That medallion, that is so much poison damage.
And they're going to get the finish. Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's going to be really good if you can get that combo on someone. I'm not sure if he had it on the gyro. Was it delivered after? I don't know.
Might have been. Well, he has it on him now. He's able to get in range, and there it is.
Shouldn't be dead.
Yeah, GGG dead. Damn, dude. They're killing it. Up top, Envy hitting onto Hermes. Moo has made this rotation. They got the Tempest double up here as well. Toss back onto Snake King as well, and another kill. 7-2 and a 2,000 gold lead. Business Associates are just making it look easy.
Yeah, I'm curious what Moo wants to do for his first item, too. I don't know if he just wants, like, straight up go Blink. I think that would be kind of fine versus their heroes. You can make quite a few plays with that. I could just, like, go for a drums or something, too. He just wants to be, like, around the map.
Yeah, could be nice. Another stack there on those other camps.
Dire are scanning.
As also needing to get those levels up. Obviously, it would be great to be able to have that blink reveal when he does eventually get it, if that's what he goes for
Radiant's
with
middle tower
teamfight
is under
spells
attack.
and all that other good stuff. Envy,
You kind of have to go Blink, because, like, the more they... Because, like, drums is, like, kind of awful in this hero, actually, because, like, your attack just sucks anyway.
Right.
It's just such a good item, like, every other mid. You think of it as, like, this default go-to you can all make plays, but in reality, you might as well just buy Blink on this guy.
Yeah. It's true, too. GGG does not have level 6 yet. They're thinking about diving here. Only the 1 point Tombstone. A lot in Sorip. Snake King gets the dive away. Keeps it up alive for the moment. We need to be careful of the dunk, but they can't get into range. And there's the Mars Arena. Oh my god, Snake King does eventually fall. Xianfen able to get the kill. But they take down the axe and turn, kill off the Tombstone, and now the rundown. Poor old Undyne is going to drop as he gets demolished.
You cast no shadow now.
That's a good rotation there, but the lead's also not growing at the same time for business.
No, not really, is it?
I'm surprised that they're not able to really, like, get this flying for them. I guess it's because of the Templar Assassin. She's like 1,000 gold ahead of the next closest hero, so gonna pick up the Blink Dagger first. So going the slightly more aggressive route, not necessarily the farming one. This one can be kind of risky, though.
Yeah, particularly if you're not able to make something happen with it. I guess hypothetically you can, like, you know, jump across the map more quickly to farm, but it feels like almost always Dessa's better for that. As Ana does manage to steal the spirits, level 4 for them on Snake King. Haven't gotten a chance to see an egg yet, but now level 7, I think, after the tome for Snake, and that should set us up for a team fight in the near future, as still very far away from Blink right now on Moon.
Yeah, not able to kind of do the same plays as our Templar Assassin in terms of hitting the jungle and farming it up a little bit. But we'll have to wait. Xianfen is also worried that there might be a gank coming to Templar Assassin, so he's hanging around the mid here just to see if there's anyone intruding in. But Axe is farming away for some initiation so they can get aggressive. I think that's kind of a problem with this TA Blink too, though. It's like, can she fight until the Axe has Blink? Not really. And so maybe she should just have Deso right now. But it lets her play aggressive like this, and she's blanked out. So there's that.
Yeah, forces some rotations. They will end up denying the tower. And down bottom, they find him. Hermes in a little bit of trouble, but they won't be able to get anything afterwards.
They can toss him in.
He's going to make the rotation, the lift afterwards. Moo's dead.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow. And the missile's going to land on a Snake King. Does go for the Supernova Pop. Trying to turn here, but that egg is super dead. It gets completely demolished, and Hermes trying to get that extra armor living through the initiation from Fear, and they're going to toss him away too to keep him alive. Unbelievable. Spear barely going to connect, but it's not on the mark. Business Associates wanting to find some revenge here, but it's not really looking like it's going to happen.
Oh, Brax took down their Tranquil Boots for Jean Fen Courier.
There you go.
That's their revenge. All right, nice play. Get himself a double. I can't believe Moo tried that TP. I guess he must have thought he gave up the tree throw.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of.
Radiant's bottom
just missed
tower
it or something.
has been denied.
Well, another tier 1 tower denied, this time in the bottom side of the map. GGG, he is down pretty low in the cores.
Wait, did the Rubik die? Am I crazy? Did he just give up toss for Bulwark?
Maybe? Maybe he thought that it was...
How are you ever going to get anything but... I guess he must have thought that Braxton hadn't killed it yet.
Yeah.
That's the only reasoning.
Right.
He wasn't laying versus the gyro.
Well, he does end up going down there. Z. As I guess he was trying to cut the wave afterwards or something, but regardless, ends up falling.
He must have just thought that he was going to die to Arena, so he was like, hopefully I can get spear him away,
Radiant's
save my
middle
life.
tower is under attack.
Yeah,
But unfortunately for Business Associates, they do not burn the Arena.
Mid, they get a little flux action there onto the TA, force her back, burns these refraction charges. And the Axe is not that close to blink at all. So Business Associates are going to group together and try and take this mid tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they don't have the jump, because Moo doesn't have his blink yet, and Brax is gone for the drums, but they do have the strong 5-man.
Yes. Top lane, Snake King going to deal with the pressure that's there as well. Still no egg showing, but you can see that xixihaha not comfortable coming up to contest this tier 1 tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So should be pretty fine. Again, Business Associates getting what they want.
Now they can just march to another lane and do that again. They could smoke top if they want with the Tiny and the Dazzle. Here is holding a smoke right now, looks like. So might be the next play. Buys another smoke.
Envy.
Okay.
They won't be able to get the kill there, obviously, onto Axe. Very, very tanky, but they do have Midas action with the bots. Or
And he just
TPs.
sends the clone up top, too.
Well,
Putting some threat onto GGG.
push back to Mars. Arena down, though. Hits onto 1. That's pretty good. And the Sunray coming out afterwards. Fear is there. Going to catch 1 and bring it down the other afterwards. Very rapidly. Yeah, Business Associates, when they get on top of you, it's a problem.
What have we here?
And that's Blink for Moo now, too. So you expect that to get much easier for them. But the Blink Tesla's there next to the BKB, I'm sure. For a Templar Assassin. And she's still farming extremely well. 1-0-1, not picking up any kills, but also not feeding anywhere.
I guess the thing that's concerning about this to me is like Business Associates are like barely starting to get online, right? Like you've got Midas, Envy, who hasn't really shown up to the fight, doesn't even have bots, and it's these other 4 that are kind of just running the map and they have a lead. So I feel like this is the point when if you're xixihaha, you should be winning. And they're really not at all. And in fact, they're losing. GGG is going to get tossed back in. Well, they got the Sunray on top of them, the beatdown. They just lost their carry.
Well, they have a DD. I don't know if that's roachable, though. I don't think so with their heroes.
Mars has a
Even
blink
with
now.
Medallion.
I think they just killed the TA. Okay, Arena's not back up. They get the Soul Rip for the kill. Wow, he just blew up there. Deso's still pretty good, apparently. And and Fear. They chase down one. They've got eyes onto him. The stomp comes out to catch onto Mu. He's trying to go for the avalanche toss. They will kill the Undying, but dude, Neutral's getting involved in this. Yet another dunk. Triple kill for Hermes.
All right, well, he has 3,000 gold all of a sudden.
What? Oh my god.
Now he's having some serious reservations. He's like, do I even want Blink? Guys, I have double bracer. I'm Kunkka. I'm going Radiance.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
All right, he buys the Blink. Come on. Boo. Hermes, no.
How dare you buy the real item?
Dire are scanning.
Radiance would have been hype. The real one would have been like that Manta build. Oh, yeah, 'cause 15 talents. Oh, yeah, that's on Mars. Why was I clicked on him? Because the 15 talent now. Tagging procs counter helix is fun stuff. It would have been terrible. I don't know why I'm saying that.
You never know until you try.
That's right.
But you have tried, and it was terrible.
Yes.
So there we go.
Now we know. TA still top of the net worth. Gyrocopter broke as a joke. Right, just like 1,000 gold ahead of the Rubik at this point. And level 11. It's going to be hard for him to catch back up because the TA is just soaking up all the jungle, it feels like.
I mean, that's okay. The TA is the real carry that you're basing your game off of. Like, the gyro is still a lot of damage. The drums really help the TA during the team fights. That's actually fine. He doesn't need to be big guns. Like, yes, he would obviously prefer to be more farmed than he is now, but he's not that far behind some of the other business associate heroes.
Brax finds him. Hello. How you doing, sir? I hear you like spears. She is getting chased down by Fear. See, this is what you don't want. When oh man, poor Gyrocopter again caught and going to be killed. So another very nice pickup for business associates.
Yeah, that one was a little free.
Yeah.
Right next to the tower too.
Yeah. That was the Blink Dagger reveal of Mu, who's got this illusion rune afterwards if things get a little bit dicey.
No clumsy net for either team, though. The items finished out. And now bots and Meteor Hammer. The next items there for BA.
They do have the stone on the side of xixihaha. Sounds like a pretty good Undying item. Or Rubik, to be honest.
Yeah, probably Rubik. Rubik just scales too well with items. Or maybe this gyro if he didn't have the right click.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, that's probably not going to work out too well.
They're just keeping it in the base, right? That's unfortunate. Well, Blink Dagger done for Axe, going for Meteor Hammer next. All right, let's go. He's got all that gold. He's like, let's get a good item. Not for this other stuff. I'm going to build a Fallen Sky. Oh, wait.
I mean, all right. I mean, it works, right?
Yeah.
Calls 3.2 seconds. Channels 2.5. Meteor Hammer BKB. Guaranteed Meteor Hammer.
I like the sound of that. It is kind of interesting, the like team fight presence that they will have once all their stuff starts to come online. And like the BKB timing of the Gyrocopter, I imagine at this point is going to be maybe around the same time as the TA. Like if he goes straight BKB next.
Yeah, probably. I assume that's what this is for. I don't think he's going like a Maelstrom or something.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Running Jianfen, blink over to the side, but they found the bigger target again. GG and able to interrupt before they get the call up on Hermes, but he's got that Meteor Hammer. Oh, get him, boy! Tries to drop it, lands it onto both with the Sun Ray to interrupt, though. It is not going to be as cool as we all wanted it to, but it does make more time. Those illusions to stick around, and now TA in the midst of all of this. Envy is here. Spear pushes her back, breaking through those refraction charges, trying to kill off Snake King. Will finally get that finish. 4 for 1 in the end.
Their one big fight with a Meteor Hammer was squandered. Yeah, that started out rough right from the beginning, as you said. Like, Hermes jumps in and just like, stun, stun, stun.
Yeah.
Didn't have the nice clean counter initiation they was hoping for.
Tower is under attack.
And nice spear back, too, from Brax. like guaranteeing that there's nobody T is going to get anything good in that fight. And the damage was really well spread out on the side of Business Associates too. Nice little bell curve going on there, huh?
I closed the recap, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, it was pretty.
It's so pretty. Well, we have now Maelstrom done along with the bots on Envy. He's almost level 18. And everything feeling pretty freaking good for Business Associates. Probably just get themselves a Roche, wrap this puppy on up, it feels like, unless xixihaha can do something else to sort of turn this. Like, it feels like it has to be around the fights, but they need these BKBs to be able to fight.
Yeah, the TA BKB can definitely do stuff. No doubt. Gyro a little bit harder because he's still really squishy, and now he's squished like the bug that he is.
Oh no. Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got the can of raid out. They went and found the nest, sprayed it down, cut it off, stomped it on the ground for good measure.
Is that what you do to
no
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Spooky.
Because I don't usually buy poisons. I just chop down and run.
Radiant's top tower.
Yo,
has
it's
fallen.
the Meteor Hammer again. On the Phoenix. You see that?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think that one's still super solid. Because the stats are just so good on Phoenix, too.
So you're not a believer in this Axe Meteor Hammer?
Radiant's
No,
top
I think you
tower
probably should
is
have
under
buffed
attack.
Okay.
Dire's bottom
I think
tower is
helping your
under
TA
attack.
in the fight is a little bit better than it means.
That's fair.
But, I mean, it's got some value, right? Like farming waves, farming camps. Of course, your axe with farming waves isn't really that hard, and farming camps is not
Dire's
really
bottom
either,
tower
so.
has fallen.
It's buildings. It's the building push.
The buildings.
Yeah.
Roshan
I hear
has
ya.
fallen to the Dire. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So TA going to have that BKB delivered now as Moo finds him. Is not able to get that blink out in time as she blinked up to the high ground, but will be able to stop it for a second. Go help your TA. And the call over on the other side. Meteor Hammer afterwards. Got him. Ever possible and buy more time. They almost have that BKB done on the gyro now. And
Oh, wow.
Oh,
How
no.
did they see him?
He was on the wave pushing it out, and I guess he just ran up there and then bragged.
Just walked in vision, huh?
Yeah. Well, I think that
bad.
what happened was he was in here, like pushed one wave, and then like cut in there, and then they saw him.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Well,
middle
nice grab.
tower is under
And
attack.
I think he still had toss from when he stole right before that fight too. So that actually would have been something useful for the next engagement.
Yeah.
Also, I think he's stolen bulwark at least 4 times this game.
It's
He has not gotten anything but bulwark from Brax.
Poor guy.
And even when he's just like split pushing by himself, Brax is still just doing the toggle really
Radiant's
quick just to
bottom
make sure. It's a
tower
very
is
good
under
habit.
attack.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower.
I mean,
I feel like
technically-
since we would have to flame him if he didn't do it, we should equally at least give him a little bit of credit for always making sure he does it.
Yeah.
Thus, when he doesn't do it, we can flame him.
That
Brax,
makes
I'm sure would
sense.
appreciate. Yeah.
It's all to set up to flame somebody later. That's what I'm hearing.
Now, if you are a food sponsoring company, please remember to check out the Brax stream.
Oh, there you go.
Because he's trying really hard. I don't know if you guys follow Brax, but every day he tweets he's live and he tags every fast food company you've ever heard of. So if you want to sponsor Brax or us at WePlay, give us a shout there.
There you go.
Branded food sponsor.
Oh.
GGG. Back to his old shenanigans again. Dying.
And the Meteor Hammer is going to land out.
He does it like no one else. In fact, they call him Agent 0007.
Yeah, double single O. I like that. As they find the axe afterwards, the lift up, Envy is here, and Hex for the moment, because they have a Hex on the freaking Arc Warden.
Well, you see, Envy was like, they still haven't made Prince's Knife work, so I'll just buy a Hex. So me and my clone can Hex.
This is a 25-minute hex with Milner bots on Envy. How much freaking farm does this guy have? He's got
I mean, have you seen him this game? Because he's just been hitting games. Like, what are the last hits right now? 304 for the TA and then Envy. I mean, TA's not surprising either considering how farm she is. She's actually just been hitting creeps the entire game.
That's true.
And Envy's been doing it with 2 people. Think about how fast this TA is.
Yeah. That's right. TA's been just hitting up a storm. But that's why Gyro's broke as hell, I guess. Well, he's also 0-7. That's a problem, too.
We got a 10-second BKB, though.
Look at that.
The last chance fight comes soon.
Top tower is under attack.
That's what it feels like. Ooh, Envy's building Blink next. I love that on Arc Warden. Blink Hex in with your clone.
Do you think he has 1 keyboard for each clone right now? There's a lot of action happening with this guy.
That sounds like
I'm looking forward to watching this
Radiant's
Envy
top
micro.
tower has fallen.
Because this is, I mean, this is why like Arc Warden and Invoker are such impressive heroes, because you can almost always have done
Radiant's
something
top
theoretically
tower is under
better if
attack.
you could like do everything in super slow motion, right?
It's true. Well, they get the Meteor Hammer down. Hex is there to open. Do they have a Hex number 2? Don't need it. They have Flux, though. That forces them back. Clone still beating away here. And is just going to end up dying.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
All right. Oh, a little bit of a lag hiccup. You still there? Trent? Oh, dropping frames. Uh-oh. 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 Hello? Test? Trent?
Lyrical?
Hello? Oh, hi. I don't know what
Did your
happened.
internet die there, bud?
Yeah, I think it died for a second.
Oh, okay. I made a great joke about someone getting squished in the arena like a s'more, and you just didn't respond, and so I knew that you must have had a technical issue because it was so good.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Here, I'll redo it for you. They're having a campfire up here. It's like a
Radiant's
picnic.
top barracks
They've got
are
themselves some
under attack.
marshmallows, and Brax
Radiant's
wants to make a
top
s'more out of somebody.
barracks.
Ah! That's what it was, and they got speared. So it's like you were there now.
Radiant's
Oh no,
top
you were gone
barracks
again.
has fallen.
No, I'm
geez.
just.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was GGG. And he just leaves the clone.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care anymore. Apologies, everybody. We had a slight hiccup there on the internet, but we are appearing to be back. So everything should be fine, although there's going to be a lot of sad faces in chat while it's getting fixed up. Oh,
Okay.
and we get to see Undying look very different. In a couple of minutes, you should look at the Undying on my
Oh,
screen.
do you have the helmless Undying?
It's more than helmless. There is some really weird stuff going on. Does he have his name on his underwear? I don't see it.
Does he have his name on his underwear? No one cares enough to write it for him.
Oh my god, it's terrifying. Very scary. All right, but moving up high ground here. Envy sends out the clone again. Not able to get the gold there, it looks like, for the poor old Templar assassin.
You know, I bet if Axe had that graphics bug and he stood next to a Hellbear, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
You think so?
Yeah, they look pretty damn similar.
Mr. Axe. Big, just red tomato-y type thing. It's the way he holds his axe, though. That's a little different.
Radiant's mid
Pretty similar
tower is
muscles
under
going on,
attack.
though, I gotta say. They probably go to the same gym. Although Axe is a little bit more bulbous.
I just can't
Some
stop
nice
looking.
rounded muscles.
I can't stop looking at Undying. It's really weird. I wonder if he looks like it in here. No, he looks different there. Okay. It's going to be a little bit. Orbit
It's okay.
Destruction?
There's not much else to watch, so.
That's true. I just got hyped about the Orbit Destruction, though.
Whoa!
And because of the Orbit Destruction, he takes Meld Dispels instead, feeling like that's more important than the -3 armor.
And the Phoenix
Yeah.
Dust,
Yeah. Poison Touch.
Arc Warden Flux.
There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of annoying things to dispel this game.
Yeah. I will also say, just in general, again, having the arena and having the magnetic field at some point, if they want to win this game, they're going to need to buy like a rapier on TA, just for like the sort of straight up, like, you know, true strike ability.
In the current state they're in, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Like if they were somehow to win like 2 desperation fights and get an Aegis, then that's where it would be at.
Oh, Moo. Moo found him. And Moo ready to jump him.
He's looking at that gyro. He's like, I could throw him under your clone there, bud.
Hello. And the Hex dead. Trying to find more. Arena, BKB going to be used. That's the 10-seconder.
Did you see Brax pump fake that spear? He didn't even throw it.
Stolen Arena, though. Oh, Brax.
Oh, boo. Brax. He was too busy being swag and pump faking his spear to call the BKB.
It's true. Well done. And moving up
back.
back.
What leads to the big fight, though. And no BKB. TA is now.
Oh my God! Stolen Arena though. Trying to keep it alive. They can't get the right clicks in. Can't get the right clicks in. Doesn't matter. GG. Wow.
Did you get through to the tower or the arena? I couldn't even tell. I don't even know if you could get through to the arena.
She got straight to the tower because I think it came out afterwards. Holy smokes! That was domination of the highest order. And xixihaha not really capable of doing.